What a be to Timus here. Since it's almost the Super Bowl time, I'm doing my reviews for football films, and here is my review for the 1998 football comedy, The Waterboy. Now, of course, Adam Sandler is no stranger to the football genre because, of course, years after this film, he ended up starring in The Longest Yard remake. But The Waterboy is different. The Waterboy is really hilarious. I mean, here you got Adam Sandler, who plays his character named Bobby Boucher, who is the water boy for the successful college football team coached by Ray Bolu, played by Jerry Reed. And so when he of course fires Bobby, he ends up taking up the same position for a losing rival team led by this coach named Klein, played by Henry Winkler. And after witnessing Bobby beat up a player who teased him too much, Klein ends up adding him to the Rooster linebacker. And so Klein's players are, also championship contenders here. Now, this film, of course, The Waterboy, of course, got released on November 6th, 1998, and it's a really, it's a funny one. I mean, The Waterboy it's really iconic, Adam Sandler has done some, around the early 90s, Adam Sandler's, of course, he got his big start on SNL, but he's played some interesting characters from Billy Madison to Happy Gilmore and all. But one of his funniest roles will always be Bobby Boucher. Of course, you got Kathy Bates, who plays his overprotective mom, and Kathy Bates does such a great job in this. I know Kathy Bates really was really amazing in this one. Henry Winkler, aka the Fonz himself, as the Coach Klein, was brilliant casting. I mean, I thought Henry Winkler was great in this film. You also had, not to mention, you had Fairuza Balk in this. Of course, in this film, Balk is best known for playing Dorothy in Return to Oz. Of course, she was in The Craft. Now, obviously, most Sandler movies always have a habit where Sandler's female leads, have two V's in the title. And this is no exception because Fairuza Balk plays his love interest named Vicky Valancourt. What is it with Adam Sandler and love interest that has VVs in the title? I was wondering about that. But anyway, The Waterboy is such an iconic one. I mean, Sandler, his Bobby Boucher character is pretty dumb, but Sandler, plays the role really well. I mean, of course, it took place in Salem, which is pretty funny because his recent movie, Hubie Halloween, actually, was shot in Salem, just as The Waterboy was. Anyway, you also had some other interesting cast lists here, like you had Rob Schneider, who plays the townie, and obviously there is a really iconic scene of Rob Schneider's townie character saying, "You can do it!" We see that character pop up in so many stuff. Most notably, Adam Sandler played that same character in The Animal, and the Rob Schneider townie character also popped up in Little Nicky. So, I mean, that character has been popped up in loads of stuff here and there. The film, The Waterboy, was also directed by Frank Coraci, who's directed Sandler in movies like Click. He also directed Zookeeper. Pretty cool filmmaker. Anyway, you even also had The Big Show was in this. I mean, football movies, between this and Longest Yard, his football films has a habit of adding actual athletes. And this is no exception. This is no exception. I mean, you literally got The Big Show popping up in this. I mean, you even had a famed football's announcer, Dan Patrick also was in this. Yeah, I mean, of course, Dan Patrick have been in loads of Sandler movies before. That's My Boy, Grown Ups. I mean, Dan Patrick has always been in loads of Sandler movies. And also you have loads of other Sandler people in this. I mean, this movie, it's pretty dumb, yes, but there is some really funny moments in this. And the mother and son chemistry between Adam Sandler and Kathy Bates steals this film a lot. And yeah, I mean, the football stuff is really hilarious. I mean, this is definitely one of my favorite football comedies there is. I mean, when you think of football movies, obviously you think of inspirational football dramas such as Remember the Titans, Rudy, and all. But there are some really funny football comedies, and The Waterboy is definitely one of my favorites. It's just really iconic, just really hilarious. I mean, if you guys haven't really seen The Waterboy by now, not really sure we could watch it. I'm surprised you can't find it on Netflix, but anyway, if you guys never really seen The Waterboy, give it a go. It's a really funny one. Anyway, let me leave with you guys. Have you ever seen Adam Sandler's The Waterboy? If so, what story? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Where will this even rank on your favorite Sandler characters? Anyway, drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Tim Moose, sign out.